We are back, I think. Yes, we are back. Yeah. I'll wait for people to finally rejoin our stream before I start talking nonsense. I think everything's right. I hope so, anyway. Right, if anybody has rejoined yet, let me know about quality and sound, just to double check before we start. Just give us a message in chat or something. Great. I think I'm live. Yeah, it says I'm live. Yeah. What a pain in the arse that was.
The exhilarating zones 11 and 12 will put the driver's physical stamina to the test, with the cars pulling 6.5 G at the peak of the apex. New safety measures have been introduced since the start of 2018.
Don't tell me it's like buggered again.
Which will monitor vital signs in the event of an accident. Sauber are running the current specification for our Italians this year after opting the 2016 specification for the 2017 season.
Right, if people are rejoining us, apologies on Codemaster's behalf for being so awful. That's as polite as I can put it. I'm going to run down the grid, and in 17th, taking up the back, who missed qualifying, is our old leader, Senna. Followed by, in 16th, Rapid Sprays. 15th, Joshua Dosh. 14th, Shane. 13th, Pro Legends. 12th, Anger Fist in the Red Bull. Sorry. And then MS Phoenix in the... I don't know what that is. Alfa Romeo, that's the word I was looking for. HLG in the Ferrari in 10th. Scout Style in the... I want to say the Haas, but I'm not sure. Oh, that one, McLaren. Tom Chelsea in 8th. Kimster in the other Alfa Romeo in 7th. Atlantis in the Renault in 6th. Peppermeat. Wait, is that right? No. Atlantis in the McLaren in 6th. Peppermeat in the Renault in 5th. Critchley in the Haas in 4th. Jake Moore in the other McLaren in 3rd. We've got John Digweed in second, and then Hyde in first place in the Red Bull. Oh god, no, I'm dying. Yes, we're back. Careful race, due for my teammate whilst on holiday. I hope you're enjoying your holiday, Ben. And we've got the lights finally. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. The start of the season for F2 has begun. Hyde is still taking the lead. It is going to be a close corner. First turn. What's happening? Oh, people are going wide. I hope people have survived. Oh my goodness. Peppermeat is second, followed by Jake. Really close. Hyde might be getting away here in first place. Oh, it's going to be some tight racing. He's got Jake. Critchley's right on the back of him. Oh, is he going to make a move? He is. He's got it. Can he hold it? He has. What's he going to do? Coming up to the Wallaby turn. This is where it can all go wrong. Oh, he's off. Critchley, I mean, Dan almost said it. He got a lot further than the fourth corner, but he's managed to keep it on track. Let's see what's going on at the front. The front's spaced out fairly nicely, not gonna lie. Alright, I'll just put the info on, I apologise. Position changes so far. Got HLG holding off Scouse. Is he going to hold him, or is Scouse going to take him? He's going to hold him. Nice. HLG up 6 places, and by lap 2. Kim's still with a 5-second penalty. Speeding in the pit lane, so he's had some damage from the track. Yeah, got Tom Chelsea, Atlantis, and John Digweed all in the pit, so I'm sorry I missed it. I'm trying to keep track of everything. This is carnage. I will have a look at the chat in a bit. This is mad. Nice fight here between Scouse and HLG. Oh, and Phoenix as well is having a go. Oh, it's so tight. This is only going to go wrong, I think. Oh, HLG just getting by there. Oh, has he made it? Not quite. He's going to lose the position if he ain't careful. Critchley. He's losing places now. Looks like Pro Legends Kibster and John Digweed has retired. I don't know what happened in the start there. I was watching the front. This is the unfortunate result of not having a co-commentator. Is the word for it. So the battle's here, really. Oh, there's contact. Oh, Critchley, man. You're going to get a penalty for that, bro. That's not good. He's blocking people up at the moment. I mean, Rapids, Josh Dosh is now on the back of everybody as well. So that's where the big fight is. Oh, Phoenix is catching, though. He's catching HLG. Putting tyres, not position change. Sure thing. There you go. Tyres are up. I just like to see it after the first few laps because obviously it's crazy. This fight here, though, for 5th place, it's going well. Joshua Dosh has moved up on Shane. What's that? Right, they're still fighting, so they're going for it. Jay is breaking away, catching up with these two. Someone else, Critchley's gone into the pits. Just nearly smashed himself out. Phoenix fighting HLG. I'm trying to watch it both at the moment. Oh, look at this. Ooh. I think Rapids, he got past Anger. Yes. Not too shabby. Phoenix is still on the right at the back of HLG. But the front's not changed. It's still Scouse, then Jake, the Peppermeat, then Hyde. With a few seconds between them all. Just very relaxed. Oh, Joshua Dosh. Oh, Rapids is gone. Didn't even see what happened there. He's not so rapid anymore. He's in a wall, so unlucky. Joshua Dosh right at the back of Anger. Oh, it's all kicking off. I am trying to follow all the fights going on. There's Shane and Senna having a fight now. Right, I want to be corner. That was close. Josh got past Anger here. Well done. I'm sure Senna is not gonna, or Shane, sorry, is not gonna let him get away with it. AMS Phoenix could be making a move soon. We've had some technical difficulties, Patronus, and it's not to do with me, so not my fault. Some contact, a lot of contact between these two at the moment. Phoenix managed to push his way through. This is great. Great driving from a lot of different people, and I'm trying to keep an eye on all of it. My voice hurts. I am interested. Sorry, if you haven't met me or spoke to me before. Well, I was in F4 last season, and now I'm in F3. Oh, that's hit you, knocked the wall massively. That is not going to be good. He's going to have to go in. He's smashed his front. Yeah, look. Yeah, Hedgerly's going to lose loads of time. So that means Joshua Dosh will be catching him fairly soon. Anger as well. Big gap to Critchley. Or Crashley so far. I think he's been the result of a couple of people's down. Scouse is catching Jake. He's within his second and a half down from him. His next closest really battle, so it'll happen. So just give the leader some airtime. Not gonna lie, he's just chilling out in front. It's calmed down fairly quickly. 4 people are already out. Rapids, John Digweed, Kimster and Pro Legends. Sorry to see so many gone already by lap 7. Penalty for Atlantis there. Maybe he cut corners too much. He's been known from as crashing. I mean, I'll make a point to say it now if he keeps crashing. So I'll be continuing my commentating until I get told I'm too bad for it. So, Critchley with a or Crashly with a 3-second time penalty. Jake Meat trying to catch Peppermeat, and then Jake Moore trying to catch Peppermeat. Scouse trying to catch Jake Moore. Surprised Josh hasn't catched HLG considering he's damaged. Not gonna lie. Ooh. Oh my goodness, what's happened? Phoenix is out. All I saw was Scoustar. I think Scoustar or Phoenix may have crashed. Scoustar may have connected with him and he's damaged. Joshua Dosh is laughing because he's now in 5th, whilst chasing HLG, who also is still damaged. So it's all changing. Jake Moore is still 2.5-ish behind. Shane, yeah, moving up. Yeah, wow. Why Phoenix? I know. I don't know how I didn't catch that. I was not. I was watching the closest cars at the time and missed it. Sorry, guys. And Josh with Dosh is closing in on Anger. Sorry, on HLG. I'm reading it backwards, so great start for me. Senna also is closing in on Critchley. I'll be sure to keep an eye on that if I can switch to it at the right time. My bad. Senna with a 3-second time penalty. Ooh, HLG almost taken off. Right, Joshua Dodge right on the back of him now. Everybody's hitting the 8 lap old soft, so we will be seeing pits any time now from those that are on soft tyres. Jake Moore getting to about 2nd from Peppermeat. Anger is on hards, yes. Probably, yeah. I'm guessing so. On the one stop. Oh, Peppermeat's gone in the pits. Is Jay going in? No, he's staying out. Interesting. Must be looking after his tyres. So, Peppermeat's going to come out around 6th or 7th. Oh, he could hold it. Just. Dangerous re-entry there. Angle should get him, yeah. Jay still right on the back of HLG. Someone smashed out. Oh, it's Jake Moore. What happened to Jake Moore? You must have overdone it on the Wallaby corner. That's another one claimed. Oh, wow. Well, that bit's just put HLG and Josh into the podium. Well, top spots. And, yeah, wow. And Peppermeat's on fresh hards, which is going to take him to the end of the race. So, then Josh has gone in. I think next closest is HLG to Hyde, but kind of irrelevant. Hyde's probably just going to relax, considering he's on hards. He ain't going to need to pit anymore. Atlantis closing on Shane. Yeah, I know. Scouse parked on the road sideways after. Sure thing. Jay's still right behind him. He's right behind Critchley, or Crashley, I should say, because apparently I need to say that from now on. Oh, that's a corner cut. And I've had a warning for that one. Atlantis on Shane. Dosh, he went to the hards as well. Popular choice. Hard tyre. Interesting to know, Anger and HLG still will likely need to pit at some point. It's been an interesting start to the season, I think, across the entire board so far. So, oh, Atlantis making a move. Oh no, maybe not. He's very close. Go on, Atlantis. Get him. Jay's hopefully warming up his hard tyres. Crashley is, well, not crashing, surprisingly. Dan's predictions were off. He's crashed other people, but not himself. Not just yet. He's certainly going to get stewarded in the future. Oh, he almost did it. That was very close. Oh man. Is Peppermeat catching HLG? I think he is. Yeah, I think he is. Oh, Atlantis making a move. Oh, not quite. Tom Chelsea 3-second penalty. I said that then. Oh, right on the back, Atlantis. He couldn't be any closer, I don't think. He's giving him a hug. Knocking the controls. My bad. Oh, Peppermeat is closing in on HLG for second place. Right on the back of him. Hyde with the fastest lap time in the day. Not too surprised on that one. Yeah, Peppermeat's happily through because HLG's in the pits. JA is catching up with Crashly. Atlantis is right on the back of Shane. Seen a Scout style there, just in the background, keeping an eye on things. Is he going to find the line here? Crashly with a penalty. Oh, Atlantis having difficulties getting past him. Or did he let him through? Or maybe not. Oh, some very close driving, but he's got through. Well done, Atlantis. I don't think he's going to get that for free. Right, let's see if how it goes over this side. Quiet on the sim, really. Shane on the back of Atlantis. Not giving up. Here we go, side by side, all the way down. Woo! Still side by side. Oh no. Yeah, Shane got through. That was a great pass. Some onboards. We can. When to figure it out. Yep, there we go. Not quite. Or have to switch. Josh J is now passing Crashly. Ooh. What? He just wiped him out. I can't believe that. That was mad. That was actually mad. I mean, now they're all... This is just going to be carnage for the next 2 minutes, guys. I do apologise if I do not keep up with what is going on. And let's... Oh! This is mad. I'll try and keep it. Joshua Dosh on the back of this pack. The Tom is following from behind, but keep an eye on this group here for a bit. Oh, it's all kicking off. Oh my god. Oh, there's another one gone as well. This is just ridiculous. Oh, I mean, literally half the field has just been wiped out in one lap. Oh, this is just mad. It's like we're on multiplayer. Crashly's out. He only took half of the field with him, but he's out. Yeah. Jesus. I wish I could clip it. I wish I could have clipped it because I'm streaming it. I won't be able to. That. I mean, that is basically the end of the race, guys. Because there's no more battles happening now. This is gonna be a quiet end of the evening. Oh my god. How was that the thing? Atlantis gaining a place? My throat hurts. God. I can't believe all that's just happened. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm still in shock, but with all that. Jesus. Sarah, I hope you clipped. I hope somebody clipped, because it needs to go to Mackie, because that was insane. I can't wait to watch this back. There's gonna be some pissed off people. I shouldn't say it in stream, but there will. I can't see people not being annoyed with that. That was really bad. What's amazing is the fact that Josh Dosh actually survived the entire thing. Like, he managed to just dodge all of it. Gained about 5 places. Well, back to where it should be, really, to be fair. But still, madness. HLGs, he's done well considering he had a damaged wing and he's still sitting in 4th. Alright, thanks, Sarah. I'm sorry I can't clip it, as you know, it's, you know, I can't do much being that I'm streaming. That was insane. No, I know, yeah, it's on the stream, so it's just, yeah. I'm so glad that we caught that. It's just ridiculous. I didn't know which way to look, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you're not wrong. Certainly gonna be reviewed. We'll leave it to the stewards, and I'm sure the stream will be looked at a few times, so. But yeah, this race has just died, basically. I mean, it's good for these guys that they're all just relaxing. Thanks, Dan. I've tried, considering I'm on my own on this. It's very difficult to try and keep an eye on chat, keep an eye on this, keep an eye on the drivers and the times. Yeah. Yeah, they have to clip, so we'll see what they've got. If someone who's watching the stream clipped it, if they've clipped it, can they send it to me, please? Because I wish I could have clipped that. That was mad. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, go for it, Dan. Why not? Apart from Carnage. Well, there might be a battle here, because Jay's right on the back of Anger, who's on a fresh lap of softs, whilst Jay's on 9-lap-old hards, but they're in their element. Another one bites the crash. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know if Josh is going to catch Anger there, but by lap 28-29, those soft tyres are going to be a bit dead. So, yeah. There may be a battle between Scouse and Atlantis. Depends how quick Atlantis catches him. Scouse is going to have to look after his tyres, 3-lap old softs. Right at the end, he's going to struggle. Oh, I'm knackered just watching it. Salt. I mean, I knew it was going to be a good race, but I didn't think it would be a carnage one. I thought there was just great driving all the way up to about lap 50. So, yeah. Ooh, Joshua Dosh, bit of wheel lock there. Well, he didn't brake in time. It's a bit. Needs to relax. There's no one. Yeah, Atlantis is really the one person I think will get into a battle in the next like 5 laps. Joshua Dosh might catch anger, but not yet. He'll need a few laps. Nice pace from Atlantis here. Really catching Scouse, taking a second off this lap. Hyde House pitted, yeah, thank you for that. Good eyes. He's raw on him though, fresh soft since 12 lap old hards. Yeah, I think Hyde will be there in a minute. Holy crap. Atlantis with the fastest lap time today. Yeah, Hyde's on him. Yeah, I will do. I'll give my opinion on it. I mean, we'll leave it for the stewards, guys, because I don't want to debate in the chat. All right? Because I know what I saw, so you guys take it how you want to see it. Oh, and Hyde's going for pepper meat. That was an easy pass, really. Did cut it tight there, though. Just dipping in. But it would easily get away with those softs. But not even gonna bother looking back on that one. Atlantis is catching Scouse, though. He's under 2 seconds now, so could be something happening. Does he have any pens? I'll look at the race director. Bear with, because you can't really see much while I'm doing this. Incidents. So we've got Jesus. Collision. 5 seconds for Kimster. 5 seconds for Senna. Irrelevant. Atlantis has one. Crashly. Scouse has a 5-second time penalty. Peppermeat's got 3 seconds. HLG's got 3 seconds. Tom Chelsea, he's out. Gosh. DNF, DNF. Another 3 seconds of pepper meat. Alandis, 3 seconds. Yeah, a couple of penalties there. I think. Alright, see you later, Dan. I think Atlantis could be needing to get a few seconds ahead of Scouse here, because Scouse has only got like about 8 seconds, but I think Atlantis has 3-second time penalties, so see how it goes at the end. Nice overtake though from Atlantis. Angerfist is catching HLG. Senna with a penalty again. Senna's got so many. He might get disqualified the way he's going. He's got loads. I'd love to stay on there and check, but I kind of want to watch the race. So I did have a quick look, but Senna's got loads of penalties. He's out. He's DNF'd. He's the new captain penalty of F2. First track of the season. That's an interesting one. Down to 7. Yep. Ooh. Angerfist is getting on the back of HLG. Couple of laps to go and we'll be done with this ridiculous race that it's been. This is I'm glad I've watched it. I wish I wasn't on my own commentating on it, but this has been an interesting race. That's for damn sure. I mean, race of the day. I mean, sorry, driver of the day. F knows. No. I mean, considering he started at 15th, he survived the carnage. I'm tempted to give it to Joshua Dosh. 10 places up. That is impressive. Going off the fact that he survived that massive incident, I'm gonna give driver of the day to Joshua Dosh if he stays in 5th. Yeah, that's my reasoning. Take that what you will, everybody. But yeah. Angles right on the back of HLG now. Just the fact that he lived. That's why I'm giving it to him. He's through. I think. Wait, what? Is that just lag or was that just me? That was weird. Anger's still on the back of HLG. Barely even 2/10 behind him. Oh, that was... What happened there? I mean, I'm tempted. Control the batteries are low, wonderful. So I should last till the end of the race. The fight's just on these guys at the moment. Can he bring it back? He's got the last lap to do it in. HLG's got plenty of ERS. He's holding it for the last lap, I think. Well, this lap, so I hope he uses it now. Should be on overtake mode, really. To be fair, Anger Fist might have penalties, so HLG might still have it. Just bear that in mind. That is the end. Well, now we're on a final lap. This is it. Last chance. Hyde's got this. Peppermeat's just laughing in second. In 19 lap old hards. HLG. Oh, another. He just got a time penalty. No. What are you doing? Oh, they're making mistakes. They're trying to push. Careful, boys. It's the Wallaby corner. Well done. This is it. Moment of truth. Oh, it's tight. Go on. I know Anger's definitely got a couple of penalties, so, you know, we'll see. Oh, HLG, don't lose it now. I'm just about to finish. There we go. Well done to Hyde and Peppermeat first and second. Anger with third, HLG with fourth. He was only 3 seconds back from him due to penalties. So, he did need Anger to get one more. Josh finishing up for fifth. Atlantis coming around to take sixth, and then Scouse is bringing up the behind. I mean, well done to those that survived, because that was absolutely mad. Thank you everybody who has been on the stream, helping me or joining me, as I had to just commentate on my own. And I'm sorry it's been a bit of a drag, but appreciate all of you staying. I'm going to invite the leading three, which is Anger Fist, Peppermeat and Hyde. Alright, thank you, Kimster. I don't have them as a friend. Mad. Just inviting them into the lobby party now. Hello. Do tick the box. I'm going to interview you, sir. Sorry. Is it not? What?
I don't know. No.
No,